pieces, it is your girl Nolwazino Weez, better known as Nolwaz, the next big thing of Masagu, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be having a story time because soon I'll be having guests coming over to my channel sharing their stories, and I want to start with my story because we all have a story to tell that can change someone's life, touch someone's heart, and inspire someone. So let's get straight into it. So my story is about how my failures led to me discovering my passion, my purpose, as well as my talent. So journeys differ. Other people discover their talents, on the first try, or discover their passion on the first try. Others have to fail here and there in order to discover themselves. And fun fact, discovering yourself is an everyday thing. Every day you discover you like this, you don't like this, or you don't like this anymore. So journeys are different. So yeah, I'm going to start my story with this quote. Everyone is a genius, but if ever you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Those are words by Albert Einstein. So guys, I'm not laughing, right? It's part of fun. But hey, in grade 9, term 3, they gave us a list of subjects, because we were going to grade 10, you have to choose subjects that you want to focus on of subjects that we can choose from, what they offer. They're telling us it's time to start thinking about your future, what career you want to go for, what course you would want to go for in university or college, and all that. So they gave us the list, and I was like, since my sister did business, economics, and accounting and pure maths, like the way I look up to my sister, it needs to be a thing of I wanted to be exactly like her at that time. I was so obsessed with her. So I was like, if my sister does this, and I'm also good in EMS, but now here's the catch: I was good in EMS, the theory, and not accounting. Hey, accounting. And so I was like, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So it's all set. I remember my classmates. My classmates were serious. They were doing research about their careers. So I don't even have a career in my mind. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up at that time. Because I was very excited about careers when I was in primary school. I was like, yeah, I want to be a historian. My mom was always, no, this is not, So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just do what my sister is doing. Cool. And then they gave us the final list where you have to take your subjects and everything during our exams in November, and we had to bring it back the following day. As in, I knew it was very tricky by maths, but it wasn't as tricky as it was in grade 10. I was there, pure maths, economics, business, accounting, I was within. Okay, cool. My sister comes back, so I'm so excited about me going to grade 10, choosing subjects. I'm like telling her, what a girl, I'm doing economics, business and accounting next year, pure maths. My sister's like, okay, what career do you want to do? Like, what do you want to focus on? I'm like, yeah, me, I want to be an economist like you. Me, I want to, So my sister's like, no, babes, that's not you, And I felt like, hey, but what do you mean that's not me? I started getting touched because I get touched over everything. And my sister's like, no, let's do research and then see what you're really interested in. So when we're doing our research, I fall in love with civil engineering. And I was like, yo, I really want to be a civil engineer. Yeah, so my sister's like, yeah, so it's cool. And they even offered civil technology. So it was very easy because, okay, they offer civil technology. So at least, Cool. First day in January, the following year, grade 10, I go and I fix my subject. Yeah, I get to mathematics. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I was so confused. That time, it's like a mini revision of grade 9. It's not shit. We're not in. I was like, yeah, I don't like this, hey? So cool, we write our first test. Your girl gets a 60. So I'm feeling myself, I'm like, man. She's going for 60, 70, 80. We're climbing the ladder, Cool. Second test. Second test, I saw flames. I think I got 40 or something. It's cool. I'm a very confident person. And I'm confident even if sometimes, guys, it's not popping. I'm still going to be confident. Cool, sharp, boom. It keeps on showing me flames. Physics, it was fine. By physics, I was doing really well. It was okay. The final report comes first term. I got 44%. I remember those marks. I remember those marks. So sharp. It's 44, you know. I get home, I justify myself to my mom, like, you know what, ne? This teacher, winking, you know. I'm like, But deep down, guys, I was denying. The reason why I have a fear of not being myself is because I know I once did that. I know how bad it is denying yourself. Deep down, I knew I wanted to do history, like history. I wanted to do history with all of me, and I didn't like maths. But because I don't know what I was trying to prove to who. You can like something. There's a difference between an interest and a passion. You can be interested in something, but you cannot be. If you're not passionate in something, it's very tricky when you have to work on it. Cool. So it's term one. You know, I still have 3 more terms to fix my life. Term 2 comes worse. Now your girl's getting more 15% in tests. You know. So this teacher's like, "Has guys, if you know you're not performing very well, I suggest you leave because it's gonna affect your marks." I guess I'm very stubborn. You can never tell me no. You're not gonna say no to me. I'm gonna stay in your class and I'm gonna show you. Come report. 23%. 26, 26 nyan. So my best friend was like, you know what, Nim? Let's try public speaking. I was like, public. I knew I was really good with speeches when we had to do like prepared speeches in English and Afrikaans. But like me, you know, because you know what happened, man? In grade 4, I did poetry in Afrikaans. I forgot the whole verse. I don't even know what I said. I don't know if it was bad. So I stopped those things. I did them, but I was not into them. So my best friend's like, let's do this, you know? So I was like to myself, okay, Nolwazi, you need to find yourself. You need to fall back into place. You need to fix your life, you know. So I was chilling in class, and I registered class, and then I looked back at the wall. There were 10 amazing life lessons by Albert Einstein. You know, I read those lessons. I even wrote them down because I had a phone, but I didn't know I could find them on Google. I wrote them down, and then my friend told the teacher, she applied for me basically, that okay, she's also known as gonna come and bring her money, whatever. Cool. Okay, Shab, you know, I joined public speaking the first day, you know? And I felt something, guys. Like when people were speaking, I was so excited. I couldn't wait for my turn. I was super excited. I was nervous, but at the same time, I was super excited. I was like, what's happening, you know? When I got there, I'm like, really, you know? But I didn't feel like I nailed it. I was like, okay. You know, it was a very fun experience. And then I started to grow from there, you know, And I was like, wow. You know, and when I started to grow there, I started to discover other things that, okay, I want to be a TV presenter. I want to have my TV show, you know. I want to start, I don't want to say I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I didn't know YouTube at that time. Yeah, but like I started wanting to be there. I started wanting to share things. I started wanting, like, guys, I saw myself interviewing people. I saw myself hosting the summers, you know. I started seeing, okay, this is the lines. But I wanted to sit down there in the class. Term 3 came. Term 3, 42%. I'm like, okay, sharp, you know. Physics, it's fine, you know. I'm still on my 50s, 60s, you know. Other subjects, it's moving. Cool. The final exam, guys, I never knew how to solve X. What if I have a wish? If I have 10 wishes and I don't know what to wish for, I wish to know how to solve X. Gay, you know. Cool. I was blank. I see people are moving. People are here. Me, I'm like, what are they saying? What do they want from me now? What do you want? So cool. I write. Paper 2, West and Westgate, yeah. But there were some questions I didn't even answer. I was chilling because people were going to look at me. You know that thing of, if I leave now, because they give you time that you can leave at this time. Like, if I can leave now, like, people who know what they're doing. And you know the problem with my people, my friends who did pure maths together. After the paper, they stand around in a circle and they discuss. I must know the answer was square root. Okay. And you know, if I've about the answer is 12 and I wrote 14. No, the answer is 12, I'm at 102. Jani. Like, girl was wrong. If ever they argue, you say 14, you wants 15, you wants 13. I didn't do anything. Yo, guys, it was so bad, you know. I got back at home and I was like, yo, that day I broke down. I was like, yeah. Like, I cried. I cried. I never cried so much. I cried. But then no one knew I was crying at home. But I cried. I cried. Guys, I cried because I tried. I put an effort. I was confident in myself. I am letting me down at this point. I cried. But you know what? You pick yourself up the next day, you go write the next exam, you pick yourself up, come report, I see it again. So, you told you 20%. How do you heal from that? As I went home and I looked at myself, I like looking at myself in the mirror when I disappoint myself, and I just like, why? So I looked at myself and I said, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you denying? Because if people who know me, I'm obsessed with South African history. I'm obsessed with history in general. I want to know. And I said, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you denying? Because if people who know me, I'm obsessed with South African history. I'm obsessed with history in general. I want to know. And now, why are you not doing history? Why do you want to be what's your plan with civil engineering? Okay, you want to be a civil engineer. Why? I don't know. It looks fun. Throwing here, civil technology young shy and rock by civil engineer. Indlu yami ichekile. Yazi ngibona indlu nje esimple and of trust ichekile. Mara ngifuna by civil engineer. Okay, sharp. It's fine. The following year, yeah, my family's like, yeah, we're getting you a tutor. Your sister's gonna tutor you, because my sister, she wasn't back. Like, your sister's gonna tutor you, everything is gonna be fine. Let's do this one more time. He even had a letter written, dear parents and guardian of Nolwazi Mahlangu, we suggest that she leaves. Has been full negotiator, has been in denial. No. I was so in denial. But I got home, my mom signed, it was very sad. It was a bit embarrassing, Okay, it wasn't that embarrassing because a lot of people left pure maths and people know how pure maths is, but it was embarrassing on my part. But get sharp, we get there. I signed, I did. Joker also showed me flames, but hey, yeah, so I changed my stream. I did life science, geography, civil technology, because I didn't want to drop a lot of things. And then I did history as an extra subject. And then I remember this lady who was teaching me history. I said, you cannot do history as an extra subject in matric. And I'm like, girl, what? Was I not one of her top students? Because I was passionate about it. So in grade 11, things changed. I started focusing more on my public speaking career. I started performing really well. Guys, I was doing very well. I'd get like high marks. I'll get my 90%. Confidence was built from that. Started discovering my passion. And how that led to me discovering my passion and my purpose was when I came to university, I started being interested in motivational speakers. Because I once heard my friend listening to them, and I was like, oh, I want to listen. This is very powerful, And when I was listening to them, I also had ideas. I was like, oh, if you have an OC, pick yourself up, start now. Oh, okay, you can start now by this and this and that. And it flowed, And I was like, okay, Gail, you're doing really well, So on a random day, it was the June holidays, my cousin was creating a logo for some company, and I was like, girl, naming for logo, I told her I wanted to start motivational talks with Nolwazi, and yeah, so at the back of my head, it wasn't going to be something big, but hi, so get my posting. It was, it was so much, like, guys, I've, like, the happiness I feel when I'm doing my motivational videos or my story time, or when I'm doing my research on my views, because if you go to my Instagram account at Lwazi_Piri, you will see, I started, understanding, I started being involved with what's happening around me. I started getting my voice. I started, and I was like, damn it, girl. You nurtured yourself 1 year of being yourself. For what? Was it worth it? And then that's when, and in grade 11, I was like, okay, everyone is a genius. But if ever you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Because I don't want to lie, my maths teacher was not nice to us. He was not nice to us. We were not performing very, he was not very nice to us. And it was sometimes discouraging, When you go into that class, you have to pick yourself up because every day we go through the same thing. He's telling us to leave. And it's just like, relax. I'll go. So guys, life, passion, purpose, and talent are very important in you stepping into greatness. If you can check my first episode of Motivational Talks with Nolwazi season 1, you will understand why I'm saying that. Please go check it out on my Instagram at @Lois_Puri. Those are very important for you in stepping into your greatness. They play a very, very important role in you stepping into your greatness. Once you do something you're passionate about, that sets your soul on fire, or you do something that is meant for you, you step into greatness. You live your life to the fullest. A legend that Les Brown always says, you don't want to lie in your dead bed and the ghost of all the dreams and ideas that chose you, saying we came to you for life, but now we have to die with you. Failure makes you realize, I don't know if I would be able to do civil engineering right now. I don't know if I would be interested in it. Failure is necessary. Failure leads to more. It's painful. When you're failing, it's really painful. When you're breaking down, it's painful. But you're getting an opportunity to serve and live your purpose. Catch you on my next video. A lot of love from me. See you.